Hello to all my geometry friends. Today we will look at the law of sines. So let's start right away. The law of sines will allow us to solve for the length of the side of any triangle if we already know at least one side and the measure of its opposite angle. Given that information, we can use the law of sines to solve for another side if we know the measure of that side's opposite angle, or we can solve for another angle if we know the measure of its opposite side. Take a look at triangle ABC. I added the altitude B, E, and I labeled the length H. In this demonstration, we will work only with angles A and C. Let's start by using the definition of sine to set up two ratios. First, the sine of the measure of angle A equals the ratio of H over C. And second, the sine of the measure of angle C equals the ratio of H over A. The plan is to solve both equations for H and then set them equal to each other. So we multiply both sides of the equation on the left by C and we multiply both sides of the equation on the right by A. Then, we simplify the right side of both equations. And now have both equations equal to H. Since they both equal H, we can use the transitive property to set them equal to each other. Next we divide both sides by C and by A. After we simplify, we are left with sine of angle A over A equals the sine of angle C over C. If we were to draw the altitude from C to side AB, we would use the same argument to show that the sine of angle B over B equals sine of A over A. Hence all three ratios are equal. Now we can use these equations to solve for a side or an angle of triangles that are not right triangles. There is one problem when using law of sines if the triangle is obtuse. If you use the inverse streak function to solve for an angle that is obtuse, the calculator will give you its supplement. So if the unknown angle is 120 degrees, the calculator will give you 60 degrees. That is because the sine of an angle is equal to the sine of its supplement. To resolve this, the calculator gives the acute angle. Therefore, you need to be aware of this when using law of sines. See you in class.